class. And a few things I'll go over, kind of how you should probably approach it. Okay. So I'm just going through the test and making sure that they're all the way they should be. Okay, so we have the course units. And yeah, there's 5 units that I'm sure know. So you have the Excel one, the statistics, accounting, economics, and finance. The one that's the trickiest one, I think, is going to be the statistics one. Just because there's 5 tests in that one. Whereas the other ones are mostly just 1. So anyway, here are so up near the top here, I don't know how to bold these. I should figure that out. I thought there was an easier way of doing it, but regardless, so course units will have all the units in it. Some of the units have the tests embedded. I'm probably going to try to embed all of the tests in them. But the tests, the exams, I should probably rename that test. Oh, they call it the exams. All right, well, whatever. So they're all in the exam. So if you want to do the exam for whatever, so the Excel exam, then there's these 5 statistics exams. I'm not sure what the numbering is on them, but anyway, the basic statistics are that's basically kind of like almost like common sense ones. But then the descriptive ones are basically how many people were whatever, what describes the population. You'll get that through the unit. So after each unit, you can take these exams, and most of those are included in the course units, but you can also just go right to the exams tab, and all the exams are here. And this is basically what the grades are. Okay. So yeah, so so the 5 units and then the final exam. Now you have 5 attempts on each exam. So what I would encourage you, well, first of all, when you go through the units, I would encourage you to take notes. That's obviously because there's nothing in the exam that says you can't use your notes, so you can use your notes. So as you go through the units, take your notes. When you go through the exams, you can use your notes, obviously, to go through those. But as you go through them, if there's things that are not in your notes, go ahead and write those down. Just jot them down. Don't do anything else other than what the topic is, and I can figure that out. So if you say, well, I took the exam, I didn't pass, but this is, this was on there. I didn't see anything on that. We can go over that. Just so you know, the exams themselves are different every time. They are it's a pool of questions they have. And so if they have, other than the first one, the Excel one is the same for everybody. But going on to like the statistics, the multiple choice questions, they pull out of a pool. So there'll be 10 questions pulled out of a pool. And in that pool, they'll have 1 question on this topic, 1 on that, 1 on the other, whatever. But the questions are different. So you can't really just study for this type of question or that type of question, because there might be other ones on there. It just a matter of pulling it out. Just to give you an idea, I think the first one, the basic stats module, has 186 questions. You'll get 20 of them, on any, or no, I'm sorry, 10, 10 of them.
Okay.
Test, but it's completely random.
Okay. So where should we be, like, do you have like a syllabus, like where you should be week 1, week 2, week 3? I
would encourage you just to do 1 a week.
1 a week? Okay.
You do 1 module a week. You might spend 2 weeks on the stats module.
Okay.
But 1 a week would be a good thing to do.
Okay, because I haven't started anything yet. I heard your recording from last week too. I was actually on vacation in Houston, but I did listen to it and everything.
Okay. Yeah, I would encourage you just do 1 a week. 1 a week is a good number, because there's 5 modules and then so that's total of 6 weeks.
Okay.
And they'll leave you like a week or two, to if you have to clean up something or whatever.
Okay. And then you have deadlines, or you just have everything up there and you can kind of come and go as you please?
Do it as you want. If you want to do it all in 2 weeks, do it all in 2 weeks. It's fine with me.
Okay.
Now, as far as the exams are concerned, this class is a pass-fail.
Okay. Yep.
You have to get at least 70% on each exam, and you can take it 5 times. So my point in this is that a 70% is the same as 100%.
Right.
If you get a 70% on a test, stop. That test is done, because that, again, if you got 100 on it, it would change your,
You want to go right, pass, fail. Right.
Right. So 70. All you're looking for is a 70 on each one. If you get a 70 on a test, it's done. Forget it. Go on to the next one.
Okay.
Don't try to improve it or anything like that. There's no reason to improve it.
Right. Makes sense.
So, and again, you get 5 chances. So if you take it a couple times and you don't make it, kind of write down the stuff that maybe you weren't as familiar with, or that you want to go over some more.
Mm-hmm.
And I can custom make it. Again, any one of these tests, like for instance, this first one, it's only 20 points, but there's 186 questions.
Mm-hmm.
To try to go over 186 questions would be, a ridiculous time, especially if, you're going to get 150 of them right anyways. So.
Right. So the best thing to do is study the modules first.
Study the modules, take the test, maybe a couple times. You got 5 chances. So just take it a couple times. And if you get 70%, forget it. If you don't, anything that you can remember from the test or that you jot down, we'll go over, and you can take it again, and you still have 3 more shots at it. So it would,
Okay. And you said just try to get 1 a week, and you should be good.
Yeah, 1 a week would be a good idea.
Okay. How long should you spend studying on the modules, or just until you get it?
Just when you feel like you're comfortable to take the test. And again, you can take your notes. If you find some other stuff, copy and paste. If there's something on there that they're talking about,
can you print out the modules or no?
You should be able to. Let me take a.
But
even if you can, if you just look at the topics, you can. I'm sure you can find a lot of this stuff.
Right.
But let's say.
Can you click on one and just kind of let's see what it. I don't see this in your contacts. Basic module, what it looks. Oh, mean, median. Okay, stuff like that. The basics.
Yeah, and really. So here's a PowerPoint.
Okay.
Let's take a look and see what that is.
Are all the modules like PowerPoint slides and stuff?
A lot of them do have PowerPoints and stuff.
Cool. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, and also, if there's something a little more involved or something like that, it doesn't make sense the way that it's presented. You can also, it's an open book, open note, basically. So, you can get it from somewhere else. That's fine too.
Okay.
Whatever, for elasticity of demand, it's going to be the same everywhere. Right. So, if what they're doing give you here isn't very clear, you can probably get that and cut and paste it somewhere. So.
Right. Okay.
So, and that's basically it. And the grades are in the grade center.
Mm-hmm. And do you just as we do stuff, you grade it as you go along?
The only thing that I will be grading is the Excel. And now I'll grade whenever you submit that. I'll try to have the grade within the day.
Okay.
Again, just have 70% of it.
Okay. Are we the only 2 in the class?
Yep.
Okay. Gotcha.
Only 2 in the class, and it would be a bad idea too if you guys wanted to do a study group or something, Zoom meeting or something. It'd be fun too. Go through it together. I think they're all already. Yeah. So most of the stuff will go in. It takes the highest grade. So if you get like the stats module, you have to get 14 questions out of 20, right, for 70%. Okay. So if whenever you hit that last one,
How many times do you get to do the modules? How many attempts do you get to?
The modules are just there. You can do them as often as you want. It's the only thing that has a limited number is 5 on the exams and all that.
Okay.
And quite honestly, if you do get to 5 and you don't pass it, and one of those, I have no problem getting another one. It's basically just to kind of get you to the same speed as everybody.
Okay. So the module, as long as you just do them, you get points once you go into them, or they have
actually the modules themselves don't have points.
Okay.
Only the tests do.
Just the example. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. It's a peer test, whatever. Yeah, and so, yeah. So anyway, I think I gotta clean this up. I think on the syllabus.
Yep, I saw that. Yep.
Well, yeah, there was a thing on there that they've taken out the basic math one. So the basic math one is not in there, which I think was on the original one. Yeah, so you just have to get 70% on each of them. Yeah. So anyway, there's 6 of them, and then
Okay.
the final exam, and the let me think here. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else on that. In that, but. So yeah, it's all exam based. So the modules don't count. You just need the modules to get the information. And again, this is a canned course, so I'm assuming, I might be wrong, that the modules, the information they give you for each unit will match up with the exam.
Okay.
If it doesn't, I have no problem filling it in.
Okay.
If what they give you does not match up with the test, I have no problem stepping into that.
All right.
So, any questions?
Just looking at the modules, doing 1 per week just to stay on track, and then do the module, take the test. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. It seems like. Yeah.
Oh, Kevin, you're driving. You shouldn't be here. Yeah. So just well, yeah. Well, when we get and the Excel one is probably one you guys can probably just figure out on your own. We can take a look at that, and that's the only one that I'll have to grade myself. All the rest of them are automatically graded. And Kevin, just so you know, I was just talking with Gerald, and if you guys want to, exchange emails or whatever, that's fine with me, and have Zoom meetings or go through them together or whatever. That's fine too. And I don't mind. Also, if you go through a module and there's something that doesn't make sense, you haven't taken the test, but you go through it and it doesn't make sense, let me know, and I'll go through it.
Okay.
Virtually everything in here I've taught.
Okay.
I'm an accounting professor. I've got a bachelor's in finance. I've taught economics, business statistics, and
Okay.
I haven't taught Excel, but I'm assuming I don't think that it didn't look like that was a tricky. So.
Okay. And are we gonna meet like this every Monday at 6 just to touch base, check in?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay.
If that's all right with you guys, I might be able to switch to Friday, but Monday is.
It works for me. I work from home, so yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and again, going over the tests, and I think we were just talking about this, that the tests are random multiple choice questions.
Okay, multiple choice.
They all hover around between, say, 150 and 250 questions.
Mm-hmm.
I think there won't be one that's 300, but regardless, I have no control over what you guys get, and you guys will probably get different questions.
Right. Okay.
So
how many questions is it per exam? 10? 10 you said?
10 to 20, and I think the final has 40.
Okay.
I'll look at it again. There might be 40 on the.
Okay, and they're all multiple choice for the most part.
They're all multiple choice, and again, they're random.
Random, gotcha.
I have no control over it. And if you take it a second time, you're probably gonna get different questions too.
Right.
So, Just keep that in mind. And again, and Ken, we were just talking about this. If there's any topic that either going through the module doesn't make sense, or if you're going through the exam and there's something that wasn't covered in the module, let me know and we'll go over it. No problem doing that. So,
That's good.
any questions? Okay, and again, I would encourage, like one module a week. That would give. There's 5 modules plus the final, so that'd be a total of 6 weeks. I think you'd be okay. And again, it's open book, open note. So whatever you want to bring in.
Of course, it's 10 weeks, right? Is it 10 weeks?
Yeah. Well, it ends on. Supposedly it ends on August 9th, and I think I
Okay.
have until a week after that to put the grades in. So.
Okay, cool.
And you have 5 chances on each of the tests. And I would encourage you, if you go through the module and everything seems okay, you take your notes, do it at least a couple of times. And if you still don't pass, we can go over some stuff if there's anything on that you didn't pick up. But also, and Kevin, we were just talking about this, is that this is a pass-fail class. And you need 70% on each test to pass. So, whatever the 70% is, if it's on the 20-point ones, it's 14, and the 40-point ones, it's 28 or whatever it is. And here's the point, though, that 70% is the same as 100%. So if you get a 70%, you're done. Go on to the next one. Getting a higher grade isn't going to do anything for you. This is pass-fail. 70% is all you need.
Okay. And with those exams, you get your score right away, right? I would assume once you submit it.
I think that's where they're set up. Now, if it doesn't happen, let me know and I'll go through it. But yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Hey Kevin, if you wanted to exchange numbers, I mean, I can write your number down right now, and I can shoot you a text if you ever had any questions about anything. Thank you.
I can send him an email. I'll send him an email, see if he wants to do it.
I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yep, you were muted.
312. 296.
296.
9796.
9796. Okay, my name's Jarrell. I'll shoot you a text just so you have my number in case you ever, have questions or anything.
Yeah, that's fine. I appreciate it because going through it, like I was telling Professor Taylor here, that I really haven't. So we had the meeting before. I really haven't looked in if it's anything like the ones that I'm a Robert Morris holdover. So it used to be the material, and we talked. It is the videos. In front of the videos, he said something about copyright, that something about the school paying the copyright. Are those still on there? And is there a chat each week besides the Zoom meeting? And is the final, I know I'm covering all 3, is the final exam going to be in person? Or rather, is it going to be kind of online? Because I got to maneuver my way to get down. I know we got a while away, so, but
no,
just had that on my mind.
Everything's going to be online. Everything's online.
Okay.
And now, are you saying the modules that there was something on the? I thought they had figured that out. Let me check and make sure. I
know we had discussed about the videos.
Yeah.
It's my process, the way I learn if I watch.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me go through the first video and see if it comes up. If it doesn't give us a copyright thing.
Welcome to Unit 3, Statistics on Module 1.
Okay.
So
I
I'm going
think
to do this a little differently than basic math.
Does each module go with the week too? So module 1, is that for week 1? Or you'll be able to just based off
you can actually do them in whatever order you want. I mean, everything is up. I'll put it that way. So all the units are up. All the exams. If you click on exams, all the exams are there.
Oh, okay. So I match. Okay.
So if you want to start with whatever economics, you can. There's no problem with it.
Okay.
And again, say if you get through one a week, and the biggest one I think is going to be the statistics one.
Okay.
If you get through one a week, though, you should be fine.
All right.
Any questions? Okay.
Yeah, I apologize that I was kind of glazed over waiting to see how that structure. So we go through it, watch the video. He said we could do it in any order, and then there's a test. I'm glad you reminded me because I'll wreck my brain if you get 70 as 100. So I don't burn up too many brain cells that are already gone. So.
70. You're not on an even walk pace, you know. So yeah, so the and again, you know, the units, most of the units have the exams at the end of them. I gotta check and make sure. I think there's a couple of them that don't, but all the exams are under the exam tab.
Okay.
Some of them are under both, and they're exactly the same. There's no difference in them. So
Cool. That seems pretty straightforward.
okay. And I've also been getting rid of the good luck from Peter. The old teacher, his name's Peter, and he put his name in not everything. So if you see good luck Peter, that's not from me, but it's like still my son. Good luck. So. All right. Yeah. So and again, if any questions you guys have, and if you have questions during the week, you're doing a module on Wednesday and it doesn't make sense, or you want to talk about something, let me know. I have no problem doing that.
Okay. And you just email you.
Yeah, you email me. You can also instructor information should be there.
Okay, your cell.
My home phones, my cell phones, they're gonna text me or
Okay.
call me. The only warning I'll give you is that sometimes I leave my cell phone in my car. Not usually, but if I do,
Okay.
if I don't return, you know, your call right away or see add your text message, it's probably because the phone is in my car.
Okay.
All right. Nice meeting you, Jarrell. Mr. Taylor. Guess that'll be it.
Okay.
I shouldn't be doing something I shouldn't be doing. I pulled over the road I'm not driving and zooming at the same time. So,
Yeah.
Mr. Ross, shoot me a text and we can exchange some information. I'll pick your brain like I do everybody, and I think we should be fine. My anxiety is going down.
Sounds good.
All right. Okay, guys. I'll see you next week. And if you have any questions during the week, feel free to contact me and we'll get to it.
Alrighty, sounds good.
Okay.
All right.
Bye bye.
Thank you.